mentioned in the given problem, family of circles having the centers are on x-axis and passing through origin. If we take x square plus y square equals to r square, center is origin, but radius is smaller. This is the circle we will get, but this circle is not passing through origin. But when we take a left-hand side circle, we can identify that circle is passing through origin. Okay, passing through origin, and centers are on x-axis. So like this, passing through origin. Yes or no? Passing through origin. Okay, yes or no? So same manner, taking one more circle, like this, we are going to get family. So all these circles are passing through, what? Origin and centers are on x-axis. Like this, centers are on x-axis. So like this, we'll get so many number of circles. That family circles differential equation we need to find. So what is that general form of the circle equation? Whatever you mentioned is the circle equation passing through origin. Sorry, center as origin. But what is the general form of circle equation? Anybody else?
From if center A comma B.
No, forget about center is A comma B, then you can say, but what is the general form of circle equation?
X minus A
x1
whole
minus
square.
x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2
R square. దానికైనా సరే సెంటర్ ఈజ్ x1 y1 కదయ్యా. x1 y1 అంటే ఏంది, A comma B అంటే ఏంది, ఏదైనా ఒకటే కదా. x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. Yes or no? B, the family of circles. But is it circle equation or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the general form of circle equation. Don't say like x square plus y square equals r square, or x minus a whole square is equals to x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to r square, something. That are not the circle equations. This is a circle equation. If g is 0 and f is 0, c is some r square, then we can get x square plus y square equals to r square form. Okay, depends upon the g and f and c values, we'll get different type of circles. Okay, that are the forms. Now in this, what is the center of the circle? This circle, what is the center of the circle?
Minus
Minus g
With the center minus g comma minus f. Okay, now tell me, center is on which axis they mentioned in the problem?
X-axis.
X-axis. If the center is on x-axis, is nothing but on x-axis, what is the y value? 0. Okay, on x-axis, y is 0, but y is 0 is nothing but, if we are feeling that this is the center of our circle, which value is 0?
F value.
Minus f value 0, that is nothing but y quadrant is 0. Y quadrant is 0. That is minus f equals to 0. That implies f equals to 0. Okay, next one more point. So centers are on okay, x-axis. What about the second point they may ask in the problem? Passing through origin. A curve equation is passing through origin or not? How can we identify? How can we identify? Now tell me, is this
C
x
equal to
square
0.
plus, they should not have any constant term. For example, if I'm taking an equation y equals to f of x comma y, I'm giving you here any equation with no constant term. And it is in terms of x and y, which is equation in terms of x and y, variables only, then that equation passes through origin. Passes through origin. Okay, so this is very, very important point. With this, in this equation number 1, which is constant term, which is not having x and y variables. Where is x variable? X is available here, y is available here, x is available here, y is available here. What about the remaining C? C is not having x and y variables. So we can say clearly C is equals to 0. So substitute these values in equation 1. Substitute in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2f. F is 0 into y plus c value is 0 is equals to 0. So finally what we'll get? X square plus y square plus 2gx equals to 0. Equation number 2 is family of circles. Family of circles. What is the condition? Whose centers are on?
With center on x-axis.
X-axis and passing through the origin. Passing through the origin. Passing through the origin. That is the our family of circles whose centers are on x-axis and passing through origin. So we got our required circles. To this, we need to find the differential equation. Now tell me, what are the arbitrary constants are available here?
G, only one.
Okay. In only G is arbitrary constant. So how many number of times we have to do differentiation? One time. So differentiate equation 2 with respect to x. Then what we'll get? 2x plus 2y into differentiation of y is y dash plus 2g is constant into differentiation of x is 1 equals to 0. From this, what we can say, 2g is equals to, what I can write? Minus 2x minus 2y y dash. Can I substitute it in equation number 1? Actually, what we'll get, this is equation 3. Okay, from equations 2 and 3, we have to eliminate g. I'm not writing all the things. Substitute it. Otherwise, for eliminating g from 2 and 3 equations, what we have to do? Substitute 3 into. Substitute 3 into. Then what we'll get? What is the 2? X square plus y square plus 2gx. What is 2g? Minus 2x minus 2y dash into x equals to 0. So simplify this. Finally, we are going to get, it is as x square plus y square minus 2x square minus 2xy into y dash. I am writing y dash as dy by dx. You do some simplification. What we are going to get finally? Y square minus x square minus 2xy into dy by dx equals to 0. Is required differential equation of given family of circles. Is ordinary differential equation of a given family of circles. Given family of circles we can write, or given family of curves we can write. But they mentioned already in the problem as given family of circles. So we are writing like this. Is it clear? This is the way to do our problem. Till now, we finished formation of ODE. Now, how to find the solutions of ODEs? Especially, our concept is solutions of first order, first degree ODEs. Solutions of first order and first degree ODEs. That means ordinary differential equations. What is the general form of first order, first degree ordinary differential equations? Any of you can say? What is the general form of first order, first degree ODEs? I'm writing here, first order. First order is nothing but only first derivative will exist. That means dy by dx. First degree is nothing but this, what is the degree differentiation, degree definition? The highest power of the highest derivative. What is the highest derivative? Must be first one. What is the highest power of highest derivative? Is also 1. So dy by dx whole power 1. It is in functions of x comma y variables. Let f dy by dx equals to f of x comma y be a first order, first degree ODE. First degree ODE. Ordinary differential equation. Now, for finding the solutions, we required so many methods. In that, first method is variable separable method. Variables separable method. What is this variable separable method? The method itself says the clue variables we have to separate. Variables we have to separate. So now here I'm taking as usual our differential equation. Let dy by dx equals to f of x comma y. Now here, how can we write the right hand side part? F of x comma y. F of x comma y may be function in terms of x into function in terms of y, yes or no? Or it can be written as function in terms of x by function in terms of y, yes or no? Shall we write like this? I am assuming that the given equation can be written like this. That means I am explaining dy by dx is equals to g of x by h of y. Just assuming like this. Now, using the method name variables separation, can I do the cross product? So we'll get h of y into dy is equals to g of x into dx. G of x into dx. Now, variables are separated. Whenever the variables are separated, what we have to do is immediately, we have to do different integration on both sides. We have to do integration on both sides. So what is the point? Whenever we separated the variables, then immediately apply integration on both sides. That is the concept of variable separable method. Apply integration on both sides. Then what we'll get? Integration of g of x into dx is equals to integration of h of y into dy. So this is the thing. Now, any of you can say, what is integration of x square in general?
X cubed by
3.
X cubed by 3 plus c. Okay. Same manner, when I am providing integral 0 to 1 x square into dx, then this will become, we are not going to get c. We are simply going to get as x cubed by 3. X limits are varying from 0 to 1. Okay. So this may happen only whenever they are not providing any limits on integration. But still, tell me, what is integration of y dy? Y square by 2 plus c.
Y square by 2.
Okay. But
Yes.
actually, these are the formulas. In each and every formula, we are getting plus c is the integrating constant, which is arbitrary constant. Integrating arbitrary constant. Okay. But here, from here onwards, forget about this c. Forget about the c. Whenever they are not providing limits also, forget about c. But you please remember, as this is very, very important point. Whenever we are applying integration on both sides for a equation, then we will get only one arbitrary constant, integration of g of x into dx. Okay. Okay. What I mentioned, when we applied integration on both sides to any equation anywhere in the differential equations, then you are getting integration. According to our discussion, we have to get plus c here, plus c here. Yes or no? Yes. Because of existing g of x value, g of x term. But from here onwards, we can take either left hand side or right hand side plus c only. Only one c we will take. We are not going to take more than one c. If we have two terms in the given equation, then only one c. If 10 terms, one c only. If only one term is there, only one c we will get. Okay. Irrespective of number of terms exist here, we'll get only one arbitrary constant c. Clear to all? So, for example, if the equation is like this, dy by dx equals to g of x into h of y. If we have like this, then can I do cross product? How? I am bringing h of y to left hand side. So dy by h of y is equals to dx taking to right hand side. Yes, by? Yes, I did not understand. What's your doubt? I think Sai Kumar. Okay. Now, variables separated according to our condition. Whenever variables separated, what we have to do? Apply integration on both sides. On both sides. Then if we apply integration on both sides, then what we are going to get? Integration of g of x into dx is equals to integration of 1 by h of y into dy. So after completion of integration, what we will get? how many arbitrary constants will get? Only one arbitrary constant, that I am taking as plus C. Is it clear to everybody? So this is the solution of our given differential equation. After completion of this, we can mention it as is required solution of a given differential equation. Okay, clear, students? So this is our introduction to our concept. Okay, now going to discuss problems on this. So this is rough work. Now going to discuss problems on this. For this in this also we are having two models. One is variable separable method and substitution method. So just solve dy by dx is equals to exponential of x minus y plus x square into e power minus y. Now I'm explaining you here a little bit tough problem only, because I can explain easy ones, but it will be easy for you to practice more number of problems. So that I'm explaining this. Okay. Now how to write the equation?
E power minus y take up.
E power
In the
minus
e
y,
power
we
x
can
by
take
e
common.
power y.
e power y, e power x by e power y.
E power x
Take e
by
power
y
minus y as
by
denominator.
Yes, we can write e power minus y into the denominator, or we can take e power minus y common. So they mentioned as solve only, but can we identify? We have to use variable separable only. That we cannot understand. They did not mention in the problem. By seeing the problem only, we have to identify that we have to use variable separable method. Okay, so starting solution. In the solution, what we have to do? Writing dy by dx is equals to e power x into e power minus y. E power minus y taking common, e power x plus x square into e power minus y. Now here the first fraction is factor is in terms of x, second factor e power minus y is in terms of y variables. Now using the cross product, while doing the cross product, why I took only dx to left hand side, right hand side. In this example, in this procedure, why I took dx to right hand side? Why I have taken like that? Any idea? Any idea why we have taken only function is in terms of x variables into the right hand side? Because if we go here, can we find the integration of x square into dx? Yes, we can find, and we are having the formula x cubed by 3. But can we find integration of x square by dx? Do we have any formula for this? No, we are not having any formula. If dx is only numerator part, then only we are having formula. But we are having formula for integration of 1 by x square into dx also, we can find the formula. So writing it is as a x power minus 2. What is integration of x power n formula? X power n plus 1 minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. Like this we can write. Okay, but we are not having a formula for whenever dx is in the denominator. Because of that reason, we have to take always this dx or dy should not be available in the denominator. So because of that, how we can write it? Dy by e power minus y is equals to, what is the right hand side becomes?
E power x plus x square into
E
dx.
power x plus x square into dx. Now, variables are separated. Left hand side only y variables, right hand side only x variables are there. So we can apply here. What we can apply? What is our concept name?
Integration.
Variables are separated, applying integration on both sides. So we have to write that step. Variables are separated. Variables are separated. So applying integration on both sides. On both sides. So what we'll get? Writing 1 by e power minus y as e power y, as one of your friend mentioned, is equals to integration of, can I separate this? Otherwise writing as it is, e power x plus x square into dx. So now tell me, what is can I write plus c according to our procedure? Yes or no? Can we write plus c? No, we should not write. Why? Because as I mentioned in the procedure, after completion of integration only, in the last step, we have to mention plus c. But in procedure, we are unable to find the integration of phi of x into dx like that. So I mentioned as plus c. So what is integration of e power y? E power y is equals to integration of e power x with respect to x, e power x, plus integration of x square with respect to x is x square by 2. Completed integration, so plus c. This is our required solution of given differential equation. Is required.
Sir, integration of x square is x cube by 3, sir.
Yes. Trying to identify whether anybody can say or good. So x cube by 3 plus c is required, not the solution. It is called a general solution. The word general is very important. General solution of given d, given differential equation. I'll tell you later what is the importance of general solution. If we are getting the arbitrary constants in the solution, then it is called general solution. It is called general solution. Okay. Okay, students. Any other? Okay. Going to the one more question. Now solve y minus x into dy by dx is equals to a into y square minus dy by dx. Any of you can say, is it can we use variable separable method by seeing the problem? No, we cannot identify. We cannot identify. But still, we have to convert the problem into our variable separable method if possible. Taking dy by dx common. Where we have to take dy by dx? Always write dy by dx terms as post factors. Don't write it as prefactor. And we can write here. Can I take y common? Yes. Ay minus 1. Now, how we can separate it? How we can separate it? Sai Harsha, how we can separate it? 5C7. Anybody else?
dx by x minus a equals to dy by y minus ay square.
So bringing all y terms to left hand side, all x terms to right hand side. Why? Because dy is in the numerator in the left hand side. So bring all y variables to left hand side. Y into ay minus 1 is equals to all x variables to right hand side, a minus x. So variables are separated using the variable separable method. What we can say? Variables are separated, so applying integration on both sides. Then if we write this, then what we can say? That implies integration of 1 by y into ay minus 1 into dy is equals to integral 1 by a minus x into dx. Sorry, students, I gave some mistake in the problem. Here is the mistake. This is plus. This is plus. Okay. If this is plus, this dy term we can bring to left hand side. ఇది లెఫ్ట్ వస్తుంది, ఇది రైట్ వెళ్తుంది, అంటే ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ మైనస్ వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ వస్తుంది. Is it clear? Ay square bringing to left hand side. So this arrow mark is wrong. So I am underlining here. This term taking to right hand side and this term bringing to left hand side. Then it will become minus ay square. So we'll get minus, and here it is plus, and this is a plus x. This is a plus x, and I am rewriting this denominator. If we take y common, what we are going to get? We are going to get 1 minus ay. Yes or no? 1 minus ay. This is also 1 minus ay. Now this is plus. How to find the integration? Can we find the integration of a left hand side part? What is the right hand side part integration? What is the right hand side integration part? Log of x plus a. What is the integration of 1 by ax plus b into dx? 1 by a into log of ax plus b. In place of a we are having 1, in place of b we are having a. That's enough. What about the left hand side part? How to write it? We have to do here partial fractions. If we do the partial fractions, I am taking here in the rough work 1 by y into 1 minus ay. Can I separate like this? Check it out. 1 by y minus 1 by 1 minus ay. If we write like this, then what is LCM? We'll get y into 1 minus ay. What is the numerator become? 1 minus ay minus y by y into 1 minus ay. What is the numerator part we have to get? We have to get numerator is only 1. When we can get it? If this is a. If the second term numerator is a, if this is a, then only we can get, here it is as minus ay, but we have to get plus here. If this is plus, then only we can get like that. So how I'm writing here, it is as 1 by y plus a by 1 minus ay into dy. Yes. Now tell me, what is integration of 1 by y into dy? What is integration of 1 by y into dy?
Minus 1 by y square.
No. That is differentiation. Log y. is the first term plus a into. What is the integration of 1 by 1 minus ay into dy?
Log of 1 minus ay.
Log of 1 minus ay into
Minus A.
1 by minus a. 1 by minus a. Actually, it is. So brackets for this is equals to log of x plus a. Okay, so what is the formula we used here? This is a since. This is I mentioned clearly as a rough, okay, as a trial and error method. But same manner, what is the formula we used? Integration of 1 by ax plus b into dx. What is integration? 1 by a into log of ax plus b. All of you, please open the list of formulas which I posted in LASC website. That formulas are important for you now. Okay, without that formulas, you cannot do anything. Okay, now how I can write? Log y minus a gets cancelled, log of 1 minus ay is equals to log of x plus a. So now tell me here.
Sir, arbitrary constant.
Yes, I made simplification. That's enough. We have to take arbitrary constant. Don't forget it. Plus, what we'll take? Plus,
log C.
we can take C or log C. We can take because C is arbitrary constant. Log C is also arbitrary constant. But sir, then why should we have to take only right hand side? Can I take left hand side? Yes, it is your choice. You can take left hand side also. Okay, so what is the log a minus log b? Can be written as log of a by b. So writing this as left hand side y by 1 minus ay is equals to log a plus log b can be written as log of ab, log of x plus a into c. Now log a equals to log b. When log a equals to log b, then what we can write? A is equals to b. Then we can write y by 1 minus ay is equals to c into x plus a. You can mention like this, or if you want one more simplification, we can write y is equals to c into x plus a into 1 minus ay is general solution of given differential equation. General solution of given differential equation. So y equals to c into x plus a into 1 minus ay is the required general solution of given differential equation. And third and fourth problems, you do it. I am going to explain the fifth problem, and the sixth problem you have to do. Now we are going to discuss about the substitution method. What is the substitution method? For example, if you observe the fifth problem, how we can write? Can we separate the x variables and y variables? Yes or no? Here, substituting y minus x equals to z. Whenever we are substituting a new variable, we have to convert the total problem only into two variables. What is the dependent variable in the given problem? What is the dependent variable in the given problem? What is that? Already we discussed in the earlier classes. Y is the dependent variable. X is the independent variable. Y is in terms of x. Y is in terms of x. Now we can change it into y is in terms of z. Y is in terms of z. Z plus x. Now when we are getting y is in terms of two variables x and z, that is not acceptable. So on both sides, differentiate with respect to x. If we differentiate on both sides with respect to x, then what we'll get? Dy by dx is the left hand side because y is in terms of x. What about z? Z is also in terms of x. Here, what we considered? Yes or no? So because of that reason, dz by dx plus, what is the differentiation of x with respect to x is 1. From this, okay, now substituting all these things in the given differential equation number 1, taking this as equation number 1, taking this is as equation number 1. Now substitute in equation 1, what we are going to get is then we'll get, what is dy by dx? What is dy by dx? dz by dx
plus 1.
plus 1 minus x into tan of, what is y minus
Z.
x? Is z is equals to 1. Students, don't confuse. I am writing z as 3. If I write z as like this, then my handwriting somewhere else you may feel it is as 2. So that I am writing z as like 3 form. So now what we can do, if we observe left hand side plus 1 is there, right hand side plus 1 is there. Using the left hand, using the cancellation laws, can I cancel these two? Then what we are going to get, dz by dx minus x into tan z equals to, what is the right hand side becomes 0. So can I bring minus x tan z to right hand side? Then finally we'll get dz by dx is equals to x into tan z, x into tan z. Then now we can write here which variables we can bring to left hand side, which variables we can bring to right hand side.
Dx to right and tan z to left.
Z variables to left hand side, then we'll get dz by tan z equals to x into dx. So what is the actual concept for us? As usual, same step. What is it? Variables are separated. So apply integration on both sides. Variables are separated. So apply integration on both sides. Same step we have to do. So now what we can do, that implies integration of tan z. I am writing tan z as sin by cos. That is in denominator. Then it will become cos z by sin z into dz is equals to integration of x into dx. Always try to remember, whenever you are having a fraction inside the integration, remember the formula integration of f dash of x by f of x into dx. How we can write, what is the formula of this?
Log f of fx. Log of f of x.
Log of modulus of f of x, or we can say simply log of f of x. So using this formula, now what we can write, what is the sign or take denominator as sin z? What is the differentiation of sin z? Is it cos z only?
Cos Z.
Okay, so numerator, okay, left hand side contains left hand side integration directly in our formula. So can I write it is in the form of log of sin z is equals to integration of x into dx is x square by 2, then completed integration plus c is the required general solution of given differential equation. Is required general solution of given differential equation. Is required general solution of given differential equation. So that's enough, completed. So same manner you people do for problem number 6. Why we have to use for 6? Oh, sorry. This is not the solution. This is not solution. What is the solution? Why I am saying this is not solution? What is the given
In
differential
place of-
equation? Given differential
Sir, we gave in
equation is-
x and y.
Yes.
X and y terms, but we are
Given
not
d
in
is in terms of x and y, but we got the solution is in terms of x and z. So this is not the general solution. So what we have to do? Replace
sub z value.
replace z What is that? Y minus x. Okay, that implies log of sine of y minus x. So better you put brackets like this, is equals to x square by 2 plus c. This one is the general solution of given differential equation, not the above. This is the general solution of given differential equation. Okay, so same manner, go for the sixth problem. What we have to do? What we have to do in the sixth problem? Can we separate x variables and y variables here? Yes or no? In the problem number 6.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How can we separate it? Tell me.
By expanding it.
Expand it. A plus b plus c whole square. What is a plus b plus c whole square? A
16.
square plus b 16x square plus y square plus 1
y square
plus
plus 1
2ab form. 8xy plus
xy
2b
plus
c form.
2y
2bc
2y
plus
plus
2ca.
2c.
8x
Plus
4a.
8x.
8x.
Listens. Okay, you people try it. How to separate it? If you are unable to separate it, then you can go for substitution method. Okay, so this is end of variable separable method. In the next class, we'll discuss homogeneous.